Everybody, what's the deal? It's Drew 2 back at you. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the GCVs, salute to the Galactic family. Let's get into it. Yo, rabid bats from California all the way to Maine, all across the US, are biting and infecting residents. Be cautious. All right, yo, we're living in the last days and times, and it's important to stay prayed up. It's a lot of changes. All right, it's a lot of different things happening. So it's important to stay prayed up out here because isn't that how the other thing started with some bats? They're telling people that the bats are carrying rabies, and the bats are flying across the country. And the bats, if they bite people, they infect people with the rabies. That's almost like some apocalyptic stuff. That's like some zombie type stuff because when the person becomes infected with the rabies, can't a person spread that to another person? And doesn't that person become like vile and start to like bite people and stuff like like don't people like turn up when they get that rabies? I think people turn up when they get that rabies now. And if it's in a bat, that this sound like something that was released, you know, like this sound like something straight out of a movie. It sound like something that they released out into the public that they trying to spread to start another something, because the last thing came from animals. It came from people eating bats. So I mean, they're using are they trying to use the bat as a form to as a way to spread certain things? Because why all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's just bats across the U.S. that now can bite people and infect people with rabies? Illinois has already got a bunch of cases of it. So what happens what happens if this thing gets a little bit more serious? All right, we're gonna pray that it don't. We don't want it to get more serious. You know what I mean? But it's just interesting. It's like, why now? Out of nowhere, why would this happen? And that they said the bats are breaking into people's homes. They're not gonna break into our home, but they said it started in California and they've spread all across the country to Maine. So they got to get it under control. It's something that they need to take care of because, who knows? Rabid bats. Watch out. All right, you don't know if that they're trying to use that to start another plan. All right, you don't know what they have planned with that. So we'll see where it goes. All right, you can laugh if you want. We'll see where it goes because let's not act like they haven't used. Let's not act like bats haven't played a part in the things before, and now the bats are spreading across the U.S. We'll see. I know we're protected. All right, God, please protect us. But it's weird, you know, like that's just that just makes me raise an eyebrow because the bats were the thing that started the first one, and now the bats are transferring something else. So if bats are able to transfer disease, if bats are able to transfer sickness, then if they're able to transfer rabies, and if they're saying that more stuff's already popping up, who knows where this thing is about to go? But all I know is they need to get these bats under control. All right, they said they could get into like little small parts of your homes. So if you have any parts of your homes outside where it's like cracked up, make sure they said stuff some fiberglass or something in the wall so like the bats won't be able to get into your attic, so they won't be able to get into your garages, stuff like that, like on a serious tip. All right, so if you've seen on the news or if you've seen in your area where they talked about this. Just make sure you go to your local Home Depot or you go to your local Lowe's or something like that, so you could grab some stuff, have somebody knock some plywood or get you some fiberglass or something, just to make sure your crib is foolproof to be protected. Because a man said a bat, right? And Kiwa something, Kiwa Keen something, Illinois. There's something crazy like that. Kiwa Keen. There we go. Kiwa Keen, Illinois. It was something like that. And this man said the bat came in the crib with it, in the bedroom with it. The bat just welcomed himself on in. Can I come in? I'm not gonna waste my time asking y'all. I'm in here. Came in the bedroom, landed on this man's wife. He woke up and the bat was chewing on her face, y'all. Yikes. Imagine waking. Hey, honey. Ah! Whoa. Imagine waking up. Don't imagine it. But waking up to a bat. Check on baby. Oh, baby got a bat on her face. Whoa, baby got a whole bat on her face. And it wasn't chilling. It wasn't resting. It was chewing. That bat was chewing on her face, y'all. And they're not just any type of bats. Rabid bats. Flying, a group of rabid bats across the country. I don't know. This better not be the start to something. This better not be something planned out. They better not be planning something out with this. The bat was in the crib chewing on her. That's terrible, yo. You gonna wake up out of all the things, out of all the things. That's a Kanye West song, by the way. Classic, old school classic. All right. Out of all the things, by the way, that bat was in the crib chewing on baby's face. That's terrible, man. Yo, man, make you want to sleep, make you want to put a cage over your head while you're sleeping at night. Kiwa something, Kiwa King, Kiwa Kiki, something, Kiwa something, Illinois. All right. I told myself I was going to remember that before this video, but I didn't. Kiwa Kiki, Illinois, something like that, with a key, Illinois, and Kiki, Illinois. Something got bit up. That bat was biting her face up bad. He woke up. She wasn't screaming or nothing. She was still sleeping. I'd have just smacked it off her face, wouldn't have said nothing, and just took her to the hospital. Because she, especially if she don't like those kind of things, man, she would have gotten to a panic attack. I'd have just picked her up, took her to the hospital, and then I'd have told her everything. I'd have let the doctor explain it. I wouldn't even said nothing. You're not gonna freak out on me. Yeah, I done thought about this. I'm letting the doctor do it. I'm not a doctor anyway. I'm gonna let I'm just playing my part. At this point, I'm just playing my part. I'm just playing my part. That's all I could do. All right, the bat, and the bat was chewing on her. I'd have rushed her to the hospital, and that was that. I look like, hey, you got a rabid bat was just chewing on you. You might have rabies. I just called 911. They about to come get you. What would that do? Raise her blood pressure, have her freak out even more? Now she worried about dying and freaking out and crying. Ah! No. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. But be cautious. Rabid bats across the country. All right, and they're talking about the bats are already rabid, and they are already infected. All right, they got rabies, y'all. If you don't know what rabid means, that means rabies. These bats are flying around. How can you fly with rabies though? I didn't know they could operate. When you get rabies, you can't even move like that. Don't you go blind? I mean, bats are already blind, but you gonna have rabies and be able to use some don't seem right. You gonna be able to be you gonna have rabies and still be able to use sonar, get into cribs, function. This sound like some vampire stuff, man. This sound like them. I know them energy vampires is hype. I know they excited. Aliens just came back. Now we got this going on. Now they don't feel alone. The aliens came back. They were starting to worry. Now they feel like they feel like they got some teammates out here. But that's wild though, because every time you've ever seen like a dog, or anytime you've ever seen I almost said chipmunk. What am I looking for? A raccoon. Like anytime they got rabies, they're usually like they don't usually bother you unless you bother them. They're really non-functional, right? Aren't they blind? They can't see. But it's crazy how rabies will make you go blind, but the things that already have rabies the things that got rabies already blind. The bat already blind, possum already blind. That's the one thing that the rabies take out is your eyesight, but they can't even see already. Interesting. But still, how can you use the sonar correctly if you got rabies? That doesn't make sense to me, because like your rabies messes up a person's equilibrium, and so it has to do it to animals as well. Your functions are off. You're not able to operate fully. You don't have control over you because the rabies got control over you. Was this rabies 2023? Is this a whole new rabies that we don't know nothing about? Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Is this rabies 3.0? Rabies the 20th century rabies? What is it? Because for the bat to be able to get on a person's face, to know what a person's face is, and start gnawing at it, chewing at it, going to town at it. The bat went to Flavor Town. The bat was going to Flavor Town. All right, on this man's baby. Not baby necessarily child, but his woman baby. Bat going straight to Flavor Town. Get a little blood snack in the wee hours of night. Like, bro, that sounds like some spiritual stuff, man. It's already at night. At when supernatural things happen. Creepy. That's creepy. I don't know how I feel about that. I might move. I might relocate, find me a whole nother place to live, because I don't know about that. Either we're gonna bat proof the crib, or we're gonna find another place to live. Something gotta happen, right? I gotta pay somebody to walk around with a bat at night, or maybe me and baby take shifts. That's why I tell y'all it's important to be financially free. Y'all talk about money is this and money is that. Money keep you financially free. You won't have to wake up and go to work tomorrow, so that way you and your baby could take shifts and fight bats off each other. But that is a possibility. If you had your own business and you didn't have to wake up and go nowhere, and you can call your own shots, or if you had enough money to where you didn't have to wake up and go work for somebody else, and you had something going on, you wouldn't have to wake up in the morning to where you and baby could take a shift. I'll sleep from this time, you sleep at that time. I'll fight the bats off your face. You bite the bats off my face. We looking out for each other. Because that's wild. Rabid bats. First, I thought we had a break. All right, aliens and all that. Oh, okay, aliens. Okay, we'll see. All right, one was on the subway. I'm not sure how real that was. I was the first person to speak on that. Other people may have had pictures and stuff like that, but I was the first person to speak on that. I spoke about it in one of my videos. After once I saw it, I was like, wow, weird. But rabid bats, I don't know, y'all. I don't know where it's coming to, because, like I said, those were the first things that when they were eating them, and they said that it came from they were catching certain things from eating bats, right? Or the bat got released from the laboratory or something like that, or it was like it was a couple years ago. So, and I haven't been focused on it. I've been focusing on more positive things, but that's just odd how those bats can travel and know how to migrate still with rabies. How you not messing up the migrational pattern and you infected with rabies? All right, some stuff floating around that's saying Bill Gates is making mosquitoes. Maybe they're making bats too. I don't know. All right, if they could automatic, if they could engineer a mosquito, if they could automatically engineer a mosquito, then I don't know what they could do with a bat. Same principle. One's a bug, one's a mammal. Both bloodsuckers. I don't know. All I know is I don't want to encounter one, because DrewTube is gonna turn into Sammy Sosa. All right, well, before the skin bleaching. All right, pow. All right, I'm gonna knock one of them things back into the next universe. All right, I'll just crack it. I'll knock one of them bats into next year with a bat. How about that? All right, with a bat. That's why y'all think I'm trying to spit. That's why it's important to have cats. Because if you have a cat, cats are smart. Shout out to the dog lovers too. All right, a dog would have your back. A dog would have your back, sleeping right beside the bed. Wake up, what you chewing on, Fido? Oh, okay. You got it before it got me? Oh, tail wag twice? All right, I got you. Getting you a treat in the morning. But that's wild. And that's crazy. Bats in the house, chewing on your mouth. Bats carry all types of, let alone the infection. They already carry all types of disease and all types of germs. All right, bats got germs. They already got all types of germs and dirt, all types of stuff going on with them. They like rats. You know how rats carry disease and stuff like that, and germs and dirt. Bats carry germs and dirt too. All right, they're very dirty. All right, very dirty. And oh my God, I would have to wash my face off. For real. I'd have to wash my face off. I'd have to go to one of those little Asian salons, or go to one of those salons in the mall, and I'd have to get me a face scrub. Like, for real. I'd have to get me I might even have to go see a dermatologist. I might have to go straight to Dr. So-and-so. All right, Dr. somebody. I might have to go straight to the doctor's office, because I'm good. Germy bat on your face. That doesn't make for a good week. That doesn't make for a good day. You gotta wake up the next morning and know you had a bat chewing on your face. Nah, hell nah. That ain't it. All right, that ain't it. We're gonna have a night zapper around us. Forget a mosquito tent or a mosquito thing. You know how people sleep in the Amazon, or sleep in places where it's jungly. They got the little thing around the bed, the mosquito net. Forget all that. We're gonna have don't wake up, and don't wake up and step out of bed with this thing on, because you're gonna end up shocking yourself, because you're gonna need that to protect you from the bats. You're gonna have one of those things. I'm pretty sure they got one on Amazon. All right, for people who they probably got one for people in Australia and Mexico. I saw a cricket on a video that was about the size of a piece of French bread. In Mexico, big old French bread sized cricket. So I know they got to have something to protect them when they sleep. That thing was in the crib with it. All right, I'd rather prefer a cricket. I don't know. I don't know. But I think the cricket would probably be a better option than a bat. Yo, that cricket was the size of a piece of French bread. What would you rather have? Yo, if you had to have anything on your face, pause. A cricket or a bat? I don't know. I don't know. I choose nothing. I'm about to just put a pillow on my face and call it a night. Cause I don't know, man. They're making their is it safe to sleep? Bats coming out at night. Not even just regular normal bats, rabid bats. They got the nerve to have some rabies. Wanting to be going in people's homes. Like, these things are crafty. How you figure out to get in somebody's home? How you figure out to migrate? But see, you know in the movies, you've seen the super zombie. All right, maybe they got a whole legion of super zombie bats, because y'all seen the super zombie. All right, it's the one zombie that's like, and they got the other little small puny zombies, and then the super zombie. He might even got a little high tech, might even got some little drip, some clothes. Like, how come why his clothes look nice? How come he got better clothes than all y'all? Was he a boss in real life that just got turned into a zombie? And he'll usually have a tranquilizer or some type of thing that keep him half alive, half zombie. He was on to something. It's usually the person that created the whole disease. Because a lot of these things are created in laboratories. So, are these bats? Is the rabies making them stronger? Is the rabies making these bats super bats? Are they becoming stronger? Are they more powerful now? They got an extra gust of wind to fly? Because you got to be on something to go halfway across the country on rabies. How you know how to get to California to Maine on rabies? That don't make no sense, man. All I know is them things better stay away from the chosen vessels, Hayah. Because it's going to be the most Hayah. It's going to be the most Hayah that take care of them bats. Okay, we might even it might even happen through a dream. We might even be asleep with it. All I know is it's going to be the most Hayah. Go back to sleep. You wake up, it'd be a dead bat on the floor. What in the world? That's the power of the most Hayah. Don't play with it, man. The most high God, man. Gonna protect us from these bats. We're good. Whatever they try to put out, whatever they try to put against us, all right, it will not prosper. All jokes aside, that stuff is not gonna prosper against us. We're gonna be protected, because we're always protected, never neglected, and that's why it's important to stay prayed up for real. Because who knows what happened to that lady? God rest her soul. Hopefully she's straight, but who knows? Living in strange times. Stay prayed up. You never know what they're gonna have next. All right, everybody, stay prayed up. It's been another Drew Tube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Keep your eye out for the bat attacks. I know y'all gonna be all right. All right, everybody, stay safe, stay protected, never neglected. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.